Hey homies! So, it's been a while since I've made one of these, and I figured since I wasn't doing anything else on this kind of boring Sunday that I'd make a video. The reason why it's boring, even though it's so nice outside, sort of, 87 degrees, let's see, one sister went off to a teacher's conference thingamabob for the whole week, and the other one's at her own place, so it leaves me by myself in my room to do only God knows what. So besides playing computer games and writing and such, I thought, hey, let me update you guys on some things with my life, if you care. Nothing's happening, so that's about it. I'm helping a friend plan a wedding, and in the process looking for a job. Not really going that well. I graduated 2 months ago, and yeah, I know it's only been 2 months, but I'm ready to work because I'm ready to get out this house, get some money, travel, do everything but be here and plan a wedding, you know. But yesterday I saw two movies that are out now, Wall-E and Wanted, which both happened to come out the same day, a couple weeks ago. Let's see, let's start with how I felt about Wanted. A whole lot of hype in the movie theaters, previews and such, and I remember when they showed the trailer for it during the Super Bowl, and I remember hearing guys in my building like yelling from downstairs when they saw like a really cool part, and they were like, "Oh!" And you know, I was like, "Oh, if the guys think it's cool, it must be cool." But I mean, I don't know. I didn't really like it that much. I mean, the ending was pretty cool. I'm not gonna try to give that away if anybody cares. You know, I'll always watch a movie with James McAvoy in it because I love him, and Angelina Jolie. But I don't know. I didn't really like Morgan Freeman's character, and Common was kind of there and not there, and it just seemed like it was trying too hard to be like this super fast-paced action movie, and I mean, it succeeded, but the storyline was kind of splotchy and whatnot, and I guess that's what happens when you make a movie from a comic book that either, one, not a lot of people know of, so you have to try to throw in as much background information as possible, or when you're trying to make a comic book movie amongst others coming out, like, you know, The Dark Knight, Iron Man, and The Incredible Hulk, which I might add was a really good movie. Basically, you're just trying too hard, so stop, haha. As for Wall-E, man, see, every year when Disney comes out with a movie, I try to hate it because I don't want to like Disney, because Walt Disney was like BFF with Hitler, and, you know, I did not approve of what Hitler did, even though he was just a man trying to, you know, get his point across and get people to, you know, listen to him and stuff, you know. Just kidding, Hitler's bad. But yeah, you know, he was friends with Hitler, and, you know, I'm not really a huge fan of Disney movies just because I think they're a really huge monopoly, and like Disney World is like hell because it sucks you in and takes all your money and your soul, and you fall for it and your children fall for it, and Disney Channel is not as kid friendly as people make it out to be, and I couldn't help but love Wall-E. Like, the second it started, he's probably the cutest little robot I've ever seen, and like, I heard somewhere that Wall-E, like, there wasn't an actual guy that did Wall-E's voice, it was like computer generated or something. Either way, he was adorable, especially when he'd say his name. He'd be like, "Wall-E," you know, and it was cute. I really enjoyed it, and I would definitely go see it again, and I would recommend it for you guys to watch. Don't know what else to talk about. Oh yeah, Brad Pitt and Angelina gave birth, and by Brad Pitt and Angelina, I mean just Angelina gave birth to their golden Messiah twins today, and I think I remember their names were Knox Leon, who's a boy, and Vivian Marshall-Layton, who's named after Angelina's mother, who died, I think, earlier this year, if not late last year. Yeah, other than that, you know, I'm excited because this Friday The Dark Knight comes out, and I watched the E! True Hollywood Story for Heath Ledger yesterday, and it almost made me cry, and I knew it would when I watched it, and, you know, I didn't realize how great, or how he was one of my favorite actors until he died, and that might sound corny, and some people may think that I only felt that way because he just died and I was trying to hop on the bandwagon, but when I went on IMDb to look at his movies, I realized I've seen a lot of his movies, if not almost all of them, and enjoyed every single one of them for their quirkiness and you know, independentness. You know, they weren't really big, huge box office hits, maybe except for like The Patriot and The Dark Knight that's getting ready to come out. And I guess it bums me out that he won't be alive to see his work, but you know, God works in mysterious ways, so maybe he wasn't meant to see it come out. I mean, I remember reading he was feeling really disturbed by doing the movie and how deep he was getting into the character of the Joker, who, as you all know, is like this complete psychopath and sociopath, and you know, he was having trouble sleeping and just a lot of sad stuff. It's scary because I'm 22 and I'm turning 23 in September, and he was only 28. He would have been 29 in April, and he was just so young, and to think that life can just be here and then be gone just like that's kind of scary and daunting, but it kind of helps me realize that I need to, you know, get my ass into gear and start doing stuff so that, you know, when I do die, I don't regret anything, if I have enough time to regret anything when I die. But other than that, I think from now on my vlogs are just going to be about current events, possibly, until I figure stuff out to talk about me, which isn't really much. So I think I'm going to end this video because I want to blast my music up loud again and get back to what I was doing before. So, you know, peace out. Yeah, that's it. Bye.